Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So it is a new year, a new month, a new day. And we have a new issue of SFX magazine to review. It actually came out last week, in all fairness. Last year. We have a new issue of SFX magazine to review. And it's a pretty turgid experience. So yeah, all things considered, it really is. I recently did a review of 2022, going through all the SFX covers, just, you know, to get a bead on where we were. And boy, it was not a good year. It was not a good year for genre. It was not a good year for science fiction. And it wasn't a good year for SFX magazine, which I thought was very reflective of the times that we live in. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's so many insane, incredible, embarrassing flops, right? That, you know, a magazine that, like SFX, that used to have a sense of humor, used to be jokey, used to be kind of somewhat irrelevant, would be all over. I mean, there's literally so many things, like G4 TV, that was actually a lot of that was quite funny, right? Doctor Strange, She-Hulk, what else? Thor, right? I mean, all these things they should have really been ripping the piss out of and pointing out their absolute failure at, you know, at the box office. Lord of the Rings, I mean, Lord of the Rings, that was just insanely embarrassing. But all the way through it, they're like, yay! Yay! This unwatchable shit is fantastic! Oh, please, more unwatchable shit. Oh, we love that unwatchable shit. And so, you know, the magazine, it's just, there's nothing left of it, of what it used to be. Right? It used to be this fun magazine that would talk about genre and science fiction and take the piss, right? Now it's all just like, oh, we're going to take the piss out of toxic fandom, which is actually them, right? So it's just not a fun experience, right? I think that's the best way. It's just not a fun experience reading or reviewing SFX magazine, as we're about to see, because there's really very little. I think of all the like disasters I mentioned just now, what else? There's so many more, like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh my God, that Andor, the Borefest, that. But no, they couldn't. There's nothing funny they could write about any of those things, because that means admitting they were wrong, admitting their shills, and they know their shills. Oh my God, it's so chilly, because they're like everything. They're like, oh yay, She-Hulk. Oh, that's the best of Lord of the Rings. Oh, only bigots hate it. And you know, we have the incredible amounts of disingenuous news stories in genre, like that there was a racist backlash against Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't believe you, right? I don't believe you. Show me the receipts, right? I do not believe you. It's I think the backlash was the character Reva was an awful Mary Sue. And it just wasn't very high quality. There's also a bait and switch. It was called Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it was about Reva and like the stunning and brave baby Leia, right? Who like ran like a toddler, but was it's the weirdest thing. It was just nothing about it was really, really good at all. But again, SFX, no. They can only be positive about the bullshit, right? The relentless bullshit. Okay, right. So that's the magazine we got. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing these reviews. I keep saying it, but you know, it's not even worth the effort to cancel at this point. It's just so banal. Fine, with that great introduction to get you to watch this video, I said, don't run away, it's terrible. Like, share, subscribe, that'd be lovely, thank you very much. I am very grateful for everybody liking, sharing, and subscribing. I am indeed actually very grateful for that. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me, sign up my Substack, my email newsletter. Apparently, Twitter wants to buy Substack. I'm like, ooh, I could be up for that. But follow me on my paid Substack. Now, I am actually going to ramping up to put some content out there, right? Because I've been really, really, really bad about that, but I am ramping up to do that. But I always say things like that as well. And do I really believe it? Yes, of course I do. I believe it, but is it going to happen? Who knows or dares to dream? Fine. Like, share, subscribe, comment, Substack, all those things are good. Let me know what you think. Now, let me hand over to me from a live stream I did last night where I went over this turgid rag. Let me hand over to me from last night. 50 movies. Let's see how many of these I have any clue what they are.
Herrenburger's here. Herrenburger's here. That is better. Herrenburger's better entertainment. Hands down. Better entertainment than anything that we are that covered in SFX magazine. If you're wondering where you should put your money, Herrenburg. Yes, it's just so much fun. Right? Okay, let's see if I've seen any of the... Fine, let's start with the movies. Cocaine Bear. That looked funny, okay? I will admit. That trailer looked awesome. That did look funny. You got me on Cocaine Bear. Next Goal Wins. Never heard of it. Taika Waititi's upcoming sports comedy. The Next Goal Wins. I know. Based on the 2014 doc of the same name, centers around the Dutch-American football coach Thomas Rongen, Michael Fassbinder, and his attempts to salvage the American Samoa national team widely considered to be one of the worst in the world. Where he finds, I mean, look, I think he's reasonably talented. I just think he's lost his way, right? Chicken Run, Dawn on the Nugget. I hope they make decent money out of that. I like those people. Not for me. Argyle, what is this? The Henry Cavill's 2022 has edited shifts up and down. He's set to star in the latest spy film for Kingsman director Matthew Vaughn. Based on the Ellie Conway yet-to-be-released novel, Argyle revolves around the titular amnesiac spy Cavill, who's fooled into believing he's one of the best-selling spy novelists. When he finds out, he embarks on Drew's revenge. Cavill spent a stonky $200 million to secure the rights. Bloody hell. Cast includes Sam Rockwell, Bryce Tyler. This sounds awesome. John Cena. When is this out? Sometime on Apple Plus. I will get Apple Plus. If that was on over vacation, I would have got it. Exorcist, that's back. Given that it remains to be seen. Yeah, no, make something new. Red One. The Rock didn't have the best 2022 League of Super Pets and Black Adam. That's true. Not a great year for The Rock. I mean, I'm sure he got his paycheck, right? 7 months later, there's another blockbuster. Red One is a Christmas-themed adventure. What? Starring The Rock and Chris Evans as I can't say Chris Evans, as amusing monarchid characters. Callum Drift as Jack O'Reilly. Little concrete about the plot, although the film is apparently attempting to reimagine the holiday mythology in the lens of epic mega blockbusters. I don't know. It's going to be on Amazon later, so this is a Christmas movie for Amazon. Yeah, I'll probably watch that. What? This is crazy. Renfield. Okay, Nicolas Cage is playing Renfield. I kind of see that. I actually heard about this a while ago. I forgot they were making this. Nicolas Cage playing him. The cast rounded out by Ben Schwartz. What was it? Aquafina. So I don't know. April 14th. Okay, I'm intrigued. Right, I'm intrigued. Hunger Games: Battle of the Songbirds and Snakes. No. 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 I like Hunger Games, right? But it's dumb. It's dumb. Yeah, no. Saw X. I'm not a big horror fan, so yeah, I'll give that a miss. Not The Cabin. M. Night Shyamalan new psychological horror looks at the self-contained blast adaptation of Paul J. Chimbo's acclaimed 2018 novel The Cabin at the End of the World. Jonathan Broth and Ben Aldridge star as a couple who, along with their young daughter, are held hostage in a cabin by a group of 4 strangers led by intimidating Leonard, Dave Bautista. The mood is moody stage setting. Leonard informs that they have been selected to make a choice in order to prevent the apocalypse. Shyamalan is a master of intrigue, but typically an uneven outcome of the films. So it's coming out in February 3rd. We'll see when a trailer comes out. Oh, there's a trailer out already. I doubt I will see that on a streaming service, right? I wouldn't go to the movie theater. I like James Garland a lot, Alex Garland a lot. I mean, I always find his stuff interesting. A sci-fi allegory for one of our most polarized predicaments, while considering a piece to men. Kirsten Dunst, Narcos, Wenger, Mora, Stephen McKay, Henderson. What's it about? Curiously, though, Garland has claimed that this will be the last film he directs, as he wishes to focus more on writing films in the future. Hopefully, he'll go out with a bang. Okay. Infinity Pool. Never heard of this. It's coming out this month. Brandon Cronenberg's third feature following the incredible 2020 horror. Again, I'm not a massive horror fan. If you're a horror fan, okay, good for you. Beverly Hills Cop, I can't believe that's coming out. That's coming on Amazon. I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, maybe I'll watch it. I still haven't seen him coming back to America or whatever. Maestro, Bradley Cooper, clearly gunning for an Oscar as the latest Prestige project. Maestro Cooper will direct, write, and star in the biopic of legendary composer Leonard Bernstein, co-penned by Josh Singer. It's supposed to be excellent. Like the buzz on it is off. It's going to be Netflix, but the buzz on it is very strong, right? Asteroid City. I was going to say this looks like a Wes Anderson movie, right? Yeah, kind of like gone off the buzz. When Asimov's recent film, The French Dispatch, received enough pandemic-related delays that it was able to shoot a whole other movie before it was even released. Asteroid City wrapped shooting well over a year ago, a romantic comedy dramedy set in 1955, revolving around a host of students and parents attending a junior stargazer convention in the fictional American desert town. Sounds like Anderson movie, all right. Even for Anderson standards, the ensemble cast is absolutely ridiculous, including, but not limited to, Tom Hanks, Steve Carell, Margot Robbie, Scarlett Johansson, Edward Norton, Jason Schwartzman, Tilda Swinton, Adrian Brody, okay, Hong Chow, Maya Hawke, who was the Jeff Goldblum, Jeffrey Wright, Liev Schreiber, Tony Rivoli, Matt Dillon, Bryan Cranston, and William Dafoe. Curiously, though, it's a rare Anderson film without any involvement from Bill Murray, who got COVID just before shooting the film. Sometime in 2023. See, that I'm interested in seeing. I like that he made it on the fly. That I'm interested in seeing. Evil Dead Rise, nah. Wonka, no. I was going to maybe. It's in the cinema. It's Paul Thomas Anderson, is it? It is a new prequel, musical prequel. Oh, no, it's a musical. I'm out. It's written by Patterson's Paul King. Yeah, no. Shazam, not interested in any superhero movie. I might see that on a streaming service, but I'm not interested. I'm just so not interested. Ferrari. Michael Mann returns to Ferrari 8 years after Adam Driver as the Italian entrepreneur. Yeah, that actually sounds quite interesting. Right? He certainly had an interesting life. Creed 3, who's directing that? So you get basically a third Creed movie. I haven't seen the first two. My son likes it, right? It's just nothing I got into. Afterlife 2, I think this could be much more like a Ghostbusters movie. So this is supposed to be late 2023. I'll believe it when I see it. I doubt that's going to happen. Scream 4, no, I'm not anticipating that at all. Go away. Rebel Moon, I am anticipating, right? I am looking forward to that. It's Zack Snyder. I like Zack Snyder a lot. I like what he does. I think it's very good. Zack Snyder returns with another ambitious off-the-wall blockbuster for Netflix. This time a epic space opera with a peaceful colony on the edge of the galaxy is threatened with the armies by the tyrant Balarusa, played by Ed Skrein. Netflix evidently has a lot of faith in Snyder after Army of the Dead proved a huge ratings hit. I like that. I like that movie on that platform. Ratings on that platform. Enough to allow him to shoot Rebel Moon back-to-back with a sequel. Both parts wrapping in November. Okay, as for the cast, pretty damn ridiculous, including Sofia Boutella, Charlie Human, Ray Fisher, Damon Honso, Jenna Malone, Corey Stahl, Carrie Ooze, and most interestingly, Andy Hopkins as the voice of a mechanized battle robot. And why not? Okay, that's a really interesting casting. Yeah, I am up for that, right? I am up for that this year. Elemental, what's this? Fuck off, like some Disney Ponzi stuff for Jim. No, I'm not interested. The Way of the Wind. That sounds like me after a curry, mate. Charismatic new film, Way of the Wind. Was on list on 2022's most anticipated film, but the director's infamous chance for taking his time and projects push it out for them. Malik's biblical drama will focus on the biblical life of Jesus Christ and apparently rap filming in 2019. The cast, I'll give this a go. This interests me. Aquaman Lost Kingdom doesn't. Bored to tears. Leave me alone. Fast X also doesn't interest me. Transformers Rise of the Beast also doesn't interest me. Havoc. What's this? Tom Hardy. I like Tom Hardy. I haven't seen him in anything well. The Raid director, Gareth Edwards, the main sworn off the third entry in the hit Indonesia's action series, but Havoc might be the next best thing. A grimy action thriller with Tom Hardy playing a detective fighting his way through a criminal underworld, rescuing a politician's estranged son. Yes! Yeah, on Netflix? Yes. Well, Netflix, yes. I'm so up for this. This sounds really good. Basically expect the action in this movie to be bone-crunching, brutal, absurdly thick to boot. Yes. Hardy is joined by stellar casting including Forrest Whitaker, Timothy Olyphant, and Louis Guzman. Yes! Little Mermaid, fuck off. Oh, man. Who do you think the Black Little Mermaid's for? Not for black people. It's for rich people to feel good about themselves. Mostly white. Spaceman, what's this? Adam Sandler. It's also on Netflix. Adam Sandler looks to continue his intriguing left-field dramas for Netflix with Spaceman adaptation of Gerald Kalfer's 1970 novel Spaceman of Bohemia. Sandler will play Jack Prochazka, a Czech astronaut who embarks on a solo mission into space to investigate a cloud of dust near Venus. With Chernobyl's John Rent directing, Sandler starring opposite Paul Dano, Carey Mulligan, good cast. Canon Noir, don't know who is, and the illustrious Isabella Rossini. Could be something special indeed. Shooting wrapped about 18 months ago, and we're not likely to know more. So we're likely no more than a few months away from seeing it ourselves. It sounds very interesting. Yeah, that does sound interesting. Super Mario Brothers, not really, not interesting. Chris Pratt, I don't understand why. But okay. John Wick, I don't mind the John Wick movies, but I've never watched them. But yeah, look, everybody loves them. March 24th, yes, being excited for that. Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania, not excited at all. Fuck off. I'm just out of the MCU. And this is more MCU bullshit. Maxine, Triple X, what's this one? It's even just a year ago. Most of all, hadn't heard of Ty West X franchise. With 12 months later, his deeper introduction to the third. I've never heard of the thing. Low budget slasher X made quite an impact. Solid profit. Okay, fine. So it's a slasher movie coming out sometime this year, right? Spider-Verse. I like the first one. It seems a bit overblown, but I did like the first one. Thought that was good. Flash. Well, I'm kind of intrigued to see that. Okay, I think that is an anticipated movie. Barbie, look, I want to see a bit of Shooty Gatwa. I am somewhat intrigued to see that. Shall we look at the trailer for Barbie? I am kind of... He's downloading it. Hang on. Yeah, let me put this on YouTube. And we'll do that. I'll get the link. Go here. YouTube downloader. Because I think this is actually probably is one of the most anticipated movies of the year. Right? I mean, it's... having Shooty Gatwa in it, that is somewhat of a big deal. Like people blaming Margot Robbie for what's the name failing. I don't think that's fair at all, right? Babylon. I just think Babylon was a bad movie, essentially. Is this downloading? Yeah, it is. Here it comes. Fine, we'll do share screen. It's just a teaser trailer.
Since the beginning of time, since the first little girl ever existed, there have been dolls.
Okay, this is quite interesting.
Since the
sorry.
But the dolls were always and forever baby dolls. Until...
Okay, I like the sense of humor. I'm actually kind of psyched about this. This trailer is brilliant. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't see this trailer. This is absolutely brilliant. That might get me to the cinema. I'm not even joking. Yeah. That looks like a decent use of cinema. God, I hope it doesn't suck. That was a brilliant trailer. I'm sorry. I didn't expect it to be that good. I'm very surprised, okay? Genuinely, I thought, really? I am genuinely surprised. I bet Shooty Gat was great in it. Megapolis. The King is back. At 83 years of age, the legendary Godfather, Apocalypse, Francis Ford Coppola has laid down 120 million of his own money. Fuck, that's a bad sign. He hasn't made a good movie in years. Funded by setting up a portion of his lucrative winery to produce a passion project he's been working on for 40 years. Megapolis is a science fiction action drama starring Adam Driver as an ambitious architect who wishes to rebuild New York as a utopian following a catastrophe. Given the likelihood this will be Coppola's final film, he has amassed an incredibly enviable ensemble casting with Driver, Forrest Whitaker, Natalie Emmanuel, she's hot. I hate to boil it down there, but boy, she's hot. John Voight, Lawrence Fishburne, Aubrey Plaza, Jason Schwartzman, Shia LaBeouf, Tilly. This is a cinema movie, right? This is how I'm going to be able to see that in cinema. Coppola will be using volume technology recently utilized in The Mandalorian and The Batman to produce a more tactile effects based elements and what will easily be the most exciting things Hollywood is having right now, the ultra blockbuster. Yes, man, I want to see this. The Marvels, nobody wants to see that. Fuck off. Who's anticipating that? I mean, me for taking the piss, but okay. Napoleon, I mean, I thought, what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix was bonkers. Apple Plus, I'm not rushing to see that. Ridley Scott, well, okay, I might be interested. Indy, I'm going to see it, but I'm scared. I think dreading is more than anticipating. Poor Things, what's this? Never heard of it. There was originally expected to be a Wall Season player this year after wrapping shooting in 2021. Yargos, his new film, whoever, certainly, what is this? Based on 1992 novels, Emma Stone stars as Emma Baxter, a woman who drowns herself to escape her abusive husband and, get this, has her brain replaced with her unborn child with the help of her father, William Defoe. Well, no, God, stop. Oppenheimer sounds very good. I will probably go. So that seems a cinema worth movie. The Killer. David Fincher retains on Netflix. Ooh. For the adaptation of Alex Honnold's acclaimed 1998 graphic novel, The Killer, starring Michael Fassbender as the assassin slowly losing his mind. Though the particulars of the production remain firmly under wraps, despite shooting ending months ago. The only announced cast member, Tilda Swinton. It's easy to be excited given that Fincher will be reteaming with Seventh writer Andrew Walker, plus the acting sabbatical of Fishbinder taken over the last few years. It'll be great seeing back on the screens. I do agree. Yes, I do agree. It doesn't feel like it'll play, and it's in a Wolves place for Fincher, but him trying to get back to the pulpy zone, Hicksell. Yes, this does sound, and it's on Netflix. Oh, loving your Netflix. Love Dune, right? Yeah, that's definitely seen it in the theater. I love that movie. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. Can't wait. Cannot wait. That is going to be awesome. Beau is Afraid. What the f is this? Hereditary, Miss Simona, director Arias. No, this is not anticipated at all. Guardians of the Galaxy 4 and 3. Not really. MCU, who cares? Killer of Flowers on the Moon. Martin Scorsese's follow-up to The Irishman is an adaptation of David Grant's hugely acclaimed 1970 book, Killers of the Flower Moon, centered around a series of murders which took place in the Austin Nation territory in Oklahoma in the 1920s. Unsurprisingly, the cast is ridiculous, including Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, Jesse Plemons, Lily Grace Brent. Okay, this is a cinema movie. It's not on Netflix. What a bummer. I like The Irishman was on it. Yeah, I just liked it. Okay, so out these movies, whew, I mean, I was excited for about half of them, I guess.
But it's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.